You can see 99, 100. Well, there you have it. Now we're gonna try to finish weld this thing. These are Daniel's first welds right here. Letting him tack on a bracket back here. We'll see how they look. That's not bad, that looks good. Sign you up. So you got this. So we're just now starting to finish weld this thing.
I'm sure he's not going to use all that. He's going to buzz through the footage and take what he wants.
Alright guys, so I had some camera failures, but we are finished welding this thing up. Put some roof tabs on there. For our roof we're going to make at a later time. Everything's pretty much finished welded up. Just going through and getting some burrs off. Some little spackle here and there. Other than that, so what's going to happen is we're going to put the cage back on. Try to get a GoPro going for that. Daniel's going to go home with the cage and the machine and figure out what else he wants to put on here, like a chase light and whatever we're going to do for a light bar. And after that, he's going to come back here. We're going to take the cage off. We're going to send it to powder coat. And then you guys will see a finished product. Maybe not with a roof on it, but the cage powder coated and put back on the machine. So we'll show you that. We'll show you the cage going back on. And but yeah, just wanted to give you a little update here. These are nice little tabs. They're threaded. The cage is going to go back on. Alright guys, so Super ATV lower half windshield still works, and some head clearance a little bit. I think with a helmet he have about 2.5, 3 inches left. But she's back on. Still trying to decide if we're going to tie this front bumper into the cage, what we're going to do. but she's on. She's rolling. Not physically though. I do like this little back hoop here. Obviously there's still plastic covers that gotta go on, and he did that custom wheel well delete, you see? Well, there you have it for now. I think we're done until we're waiting for a chase light. We're waiting for a mirror and a couple other things we're gonna put tabs in for. We put tabs in on the roof for some 1-foot whips. We are gonna put a flag mount on the back. So waiting on that stuff. Once that stuff gets here, we will weld that on and then take it to powder coat, and you guys will see an after. All right, guys, so you haven't seen this, but we've been cutting brackets on the CNC machine. That's a custom light bar. Daniel's dad made. We made the brackets to mount to the cage. We also made mirror mounts, and we also got this nice chase light. Look at that, perfect mounts too. So the roof should sit right above that. And then we also got, these are lighted whip tabs. And these are some roof tabs we're going to use. We're going to build a roof after it comes back from powder coat. Flag mount back there. We're getting ready to make, he cut the inner wheel well out. So we are going to make some tabs that go from here to here and support this. And then it's going to powder coat. So there you have it. But a custom light bar might be available if someone's interested. Look at that. That thing looks good. Just trying to get all this stuff mocked up before it goes, because once it goes to powder coat, there ain't no adding none of this stuff, or you wasted all your money for powder coat. So got this thing loaded up in the truck, go to powder coat. It's a tight fit. I had to put a board underneath it so it didn't ruin my tonneau cover there. But she's in. So I'm thinking maybe we'll have it back in a week. The guy's about, I don't know, 25 miles from me. So I'm gonna run it out there now. And hopefully by the weekend, he's got it done for us.
One eternity later.
Last time you're gonna see it all took apart. Just got back from powder. The old 4-seater sitting here. She's red. She's very red. Looks good. Don't really have any complaints. Everything turned out good. Alright guys, so we've been slacking a little bit on this camera job here. GoPro's been time-lapsing, been going dead on and off. This is just the tedious little stuff of wiring and whatnot. Getting everything bolted back up. Look at that nice sticker we got there. So, we got chase light up. We got reverse back, you know, behind lights on both sides. Let's see what else. Got the plastics remounted to these brackets we made here. Got wire all loomed up really nice. Let's see if we can zoom in over there. It's all loomed up. Anyways, we don't have the light bar done. That'll still be a little bit. That's actually not going to be wired up today, so that'll be, the light bar is not finished, so it'll be a little bit on that. But we're buttoning up the last, tying up the wires in the back, got loom on it, then test those and start putting the hood and stuff back together, get the seats back in it, harnesses back in it, and besides a couple more UTV Outlaw stickers, I think this sucker's ready to go. Don't mind the garage, it's got pretty destroyed. She looks good. What do you think, Daniel?
I think it's pretty bad. Looks real good.
I like it. It's turned out awesome. And then maybe we can post a picture down the road when the roof's done. We haven't got to that point. That'll probably be in the next week or two. But we got a lot of other things on the plate. We got a lot of other machines to do. Alright guys, so we killed the light. We're going to show you all the different lights back here on the back and what the chase bar does and whatnot. But go ahead and turn on the key and then turn on the backup lights. The other, not their brake lights. There you go. So we got two backup lights aiming down and back on each side, which he already had on here, just mounted in a different spot. That's that. You can go ahead and kill those. Now go ahead and turn on your upper, let's see. So you have to turn those on. Okay, now turn on your headlights. Okay, so now when his running lights come on, the blue light in the center comes on. Now turn on your chase light. Okay, so that is an amber strobe that does a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, now press it and hold it and turn those strobes off. Okay, those are off. Hit your brakes. All four, up top and down low. So, and we set the blue light up at the backup light. It is crazy bright. I mean, I don't know if that does it any justice, but it is bright. We set that up to where when he's got his running lights on, the blue lights on, and then he can turn it off, and he can also turn the amber lights on and flash those. So that was a nice little light. We ended up doing something different with the brackets. We made our own brackets for everything, and drilled and tapped the end of the light bar because it had two little screws, a little chintzy bracket. We redid that with taking the light apart and drilling it, tapping it, putting some nice hardware on it. And I don't know, other than that, I mean, she's turning out awesome. We can't show you the front light bar because we have to make one more bracket and wire it. So as of right now, that's what we got. Everything's all nice, neat, tidy. We're almost back together. We got harnesses and seats and hood stuff. So we'll show you that here in a little bit. Well, if you can't tell, it's snowing. It's dark. The old bathroom buggy sitting out here. This thing is going home, and hopefully in, I don't know, a little while we can build a roof for it. It might not be on video, but you guys can see it out of the gym. They have brake lights. They are red brake lights up top. We're on them. Looks pretty cool. There's spotlight there. Spotlight there. there, but it is not wired up yet. Look at the snow. It's like Christmas for him. Cage looks awesome. And it's already decked out. Bam. And bam. Looks good, dude. I think this is gonna wrap this up for this video. Let us know if you like this. Daniel, what do you think about this cage and how it turned out, and what's your thoughts?
Really nice cage. I think it'll do the job. Roll it. I think it'll hold up.
Yeah. Daniel's a pretty big sender for our group of people, and he's been jumping on this stock cage, and it'd be really nice if he had a nice solid cage over his head, and I ain't gotta necessarily worry about it. I'm not really trying to pick my friends or family up off the ground, you know, because of a bad cage or something like that. If they roll it, hopefully the harness is holding, the cage holds, and they get up and walk away. You know, that's what we want out of this. If you're going to do some crazy stuff, you need to be prepared for it, you know. And now I think he's well on his way to having this machine fully prepared for, you know, jumping and doing all this wild stuff he likes doing. And all next year you're going to see him ripping, so he'll be right out there with us. And yeah, thanks. While you're at it, like, share, subscribe. It's the easiest way to help us out, you know. If you got any suggestions on things we could build or do, or parts we could install, or something you'd like to see, or places you'd like us to go, let us know. You know, we'll try to do those things. We're open-minded and like to have a good time. Thanks.
What we're doing is we're doing ball joints. We're gonna get rid of the stock ball joints. We're gonna show you what we got. Do a demonstration on them. You know.
Yeah, kind of the same deal as before.
Same thing. The other ones, we did stock versus Keller versus Hypertech. This time we're gonna do Hypertech heavy duty ball joint. So it's still a stock style ball joint to a stock Polaris ball joint. So